This is Peace of Mind Sports Podcast. Presented by UnoFam and the Overs Club for your best bet. Now here's your hosts, Mark, Max, and Marley. Peace of Mind Sports Podcast coming to you live week 12 on a football Sunday in November, the week before Thanksgiving. Seem to be feasting early. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are your hosts, Mark and Marley. How you doing, my dude?
What we're doing, my friend. How are you today?
Going in low, hoping for high.
Yeah, I mean, it's a typical November day here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We got gray skies and clouds. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Gets down in about, the 30s at night?
Yeah, it's nice and chilly. We've already had snow here a couple times.
It's blowing around a little bit. Blowing around.
Yeah, nothing drastic. You know, people are like, oh my god, it's gonna snow. Like, no, it's gonna flurry. Okay, it's gonna blow through the air. It's not gonna land on anything. It might get a little slick in spots. Be careful, but nothing to go to the store about.
How about a little PSA before we start the show to remind people it's about the time of year you start turning your water spouts outside off, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, go get your snow tires, address all your outside water lines, all of that. Yeah. Make sure your pipes are taken care of in the house.
So
fun stuff.
Thank you, Marley. Appreciate that little PSA. We'll start the show off by I'm just going to recap last week. Good week. We had a good week. We are all still within reach of each other, just outside of 100 games in the win column in week 12. Love to see it.
Let's go.
Marley, I'll start with you. 10-4.
Not bad.
On the week last week. Max. 9-5.
On
the week. Still a good week. And
not bad.
Yours truly gets back in the lead. Going 13-1.
Yeah,
the Chargers, man. That team pisses me off.
That team pisses everybody off, including their fan base.
Like the last couple of seasons, they start off strong. And they were strong up until a couple of weeks ago. Now they're starting to tail off a little bit.
It up. Well, they go and mollywop us, and then now they're on a slide. Right. It's like, oh, okay, well, you just want to play us that week.
Just like the Packers.
You
mentioned
exactly.
You mentioned
same thing. Packers come in and beat the shit out of us, and then the next 2 games, 3 games are done. Like, what's going on here?
So overall total, Marley from the bottom, 94-59.
No bueno.
Max a game ahead of you. You actually you caught up to him though. Now you're within a game. Max 95-58.
Nice.
And I am sitting at the top, 97-56. So 3 games out, Marley.
Not bad.
Reach. But it's about the highest, one of the highest differentials that we've had so far this season. I know we've all gone back and forth between a couple games. So, and then lock of the week, Marley falls to 4-7 on the season.
Horrible.
That's actually been your difference, just like me. Max gone back and forth. He's 6-5. Gets back in the win column last week after taking the Texans, and then so I fall to 9-2 now because I took the Chargers as my lock last week. So 9-2.
They burnt you bad.
Yeah, man. Couple lays they had, and that's why doing money line parlays and stuff, that's cool. But like, if for those of you that are doing more than one, try not to have one team in multiple parlays. If you do like an alternate spread or something in case they lose, you'd
Yeah.
still cover a spread. But they got whooped, so they didn't cover anything.
Nope.
It just
Ain't
happened
coming.
that way.
It happens.
Well, since it's the NFL, we still got some bye weeks. Week 12, 4 teams. Broncos 9-2, which sometimes that kind of affects teams a little bit. I mean, you're kind of rolling around. Like, we got to see where they're at. If they peak too early, they have a commanding lead in the division right now, but now they're getting a bye week, and that gives teams a half a game to come back. If the Chiefs win today, they're kind of still in it, even though the Broncos just beat them last week. I'm gonna have to dive into their roster a little bit. Maybe they needed it around this time to kind of get a couple players healthy and stuff. But
needs it.
We're
week 12.
We're week 12, man. Like, I think this should be one of the last weeks, like that we talk about every week, every year on this show.
They still got a bye week up until week 14.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
No bueno.
Nevertheless, the Broncos in 9-2 get the bye week. Dolphins 4-7. They've won 2 straight. They get a bye now. I mean, I think they're out of it, but the Dolphins are they're still playing hard and putting together, stringing along a couple wins here and there. So we'll see what happens with them.
I think it needs to be playoff spoiler for people right now.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of the 7-4 Chargers on a bye this week, I think that's a team that needs it with their injuries.
Then just get it together.
Yeah, take the week off.
What are y'all doing out here?
Take the week off, spending with your fam, and regroup. And then the decimated Commanders, 3-8.
They're man. My big slam of the year is done with them now because of Jalen Daniels getting hurt.
Yep.
Not good, man. I had such high hopes for that team this year and just dashed. Yeah. Dashed. Ugh. Terrible.
Let's get right to it. The Thursday night game did not disappoint. Did for about the first half, though. The 7-3 Bills, 5.5-point favorites on the road, taking on the 5-5 Texans. Texans roll behind Davis Mills, who is now 3-0 as Texans quarterback. Marley, we all took the Bills, bro.
I did. I did. I something told me that, like,
yeah. Yep.
I've been saying about since the first game this dude came back to play. So we should probably pick the Texans because it's a new quarterback and no one's used to seeing this kid.
Yep.
And he's going to win a game today. And what's he done now? That defense is what's winning those games, though. I know it's not Davis Mills. That defense ate Josh Allen alive. He was frustrated. They had him running for his life.
8 sacks.
They were picking him off. 8 sacks. That duo on the ends was eating, bro.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah, Hunter and
Anderson Jr., the other guy, just crushed Josh Allen. 8 sacks combined or something together. Ooh.
Yeah, we went with the trendy pick. Look, we know on this show, if we were to just pick the favorites every week, we could probably finish above 500 every season, but we don't do that. We try to look and see, we try to make some good, football moves. This would have been a good one if we took the Texans, but we all took the Bills, and we're going to take that L. That's just what it is.
They're going to come out and they put up the points. They tried to, and it all came down to the last play of the game, as per normal with Josh Allen. And I actually thought for a second that he might do it, but that defense is held strong. But good game. Good game.
Starting with the 1:00 slate, the 2-8 Jets on the road. Tyrod Taylor's going to get the start against the 5-5 Ravens, who've won 4 straight. And don't look now, Marley, they are within a game of the AFC North.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But unfortunately, today I'm going to have to go with the Ravens because the Jets are just terrible.
Yep. 13.5-point favorites over under 44.5. I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. I mean, then you go, though. Tyrod Taylor, can he come out and do... Oh, dude. Hold on. The Jet defense ain't that bad. Yeah, can they hold up to Lamar, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews?
Marley, don't do it, bro. I'm talking you out of this pick.
Let me
I'm
go with the
doing it too.
Ravens still. If the Jets win, then I'm gonna kick your ass.
This is one of those games where, like, okay, so I'm gonna steal this bit from my local radio show. When they can't figure out a team to pick, they do a little tidbit called "They've got blank and we've got blank." They've got John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. The Jets have Aaron Glenn and Tyrod Taylor. Who's gonna win the
Yeah, but I mean,
Hey, it's
all
football.
right, we'll
Anything can
go.
happen.
Exactly, anything can happen.
So
Yeah, but we're gonna go with the Ravens.
at 4 p.m. when the Jets win, you come storming
Hey,
back in
just
the
lay down.
DMs. Come storming back in the DMs saying, "I told you, bro. I told you, bro."
I laid out good points. You know what I mean? Like new quarterback coming in, no film,
Well,
decent run game, somewhat, decent receivers. Granted, their defense got softened up a little bit because they lost Sauce Gardner, but they still put up a decent performance.
yeah,
We'll still go with
they're
the
playing
Ravens.
tough. You could get the Jets on the money line for plus 830.
I bet. Yeah. Dollar win you $830.
Vikings, losers of 2 straight on the road, taking on the 6-3-1 Packers. Josh Jacobs, questionable. Packers, nevertheless, in a division game, minus 6.5. 41.5 is the over under.
Ugh. Man, the Packers
Yeah.
picked them twice in a row, and they just lost.
Yeah,
Just horribly.
this seems to be a get right game for the Packers. I think if they lose this game, they're going to be in a real trouble with the Bears leading that division right now. I mean, we know who the Bears are up against this week. We'll get to that game momentarily, but the Packers got to win this game. There's
Okay.
a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise going on over there, and I know that they've dealt with injuries, but I don't want to hear it, Max. I'm sorry, Jordan Love. I think he's peaked. I think Jordan Love is what he is. I think he's a. I don't want to call him a great quarterback. I think he's a very good quarterback in a very good system. I just don't see them being a team that they can compete with when it comes down to it in the playoffs. The Eagles have their number. We'll look at some of these other NFC teams. I know there's not many of them this season, but I think if they get another matchup with the Lions, I'm very curious to see how that game will go because they got them in week 1, which was the best time to get the Lions because anything could happen on a week 1 football Sunday.
We're going with the Vikings
Taking the Vikings
on a coin flip.
All right. I'm taking the Packers.
No.
Moving on, we'll stay in the
Matt, they just
NFC
coin
North.
flipped your team against a division rival. What's that, Matt? What's that, Mark?
Good old coin flip. What'd you say?
I said I went to a coin flip on a division rival because your team says suspect. I couldn't.
Yeah, it
actually
should be a
pick
good
them.
game.
Yeah, it should be.
I don't hate
It'll be
I don't hate the 6.5.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Steelers on the road, 6-4, taking on the 7-3 Bears in Chicago. Aaron Rodgers potentially. I don't know, is he playing today? Bears, no. All right,
I do not know.
we'll
I
find out.
do not know.
We'll find out.
I've scrubbed around Twitter this morning. I did not see anything. I didn't go on the Steelers page and look, but like I didn't see anything from Rappaport or anybody else. So like I don't know. But either which way,
Well, hang on 1 second. So Bears at home, 2.5-point favorites, 46.5 is the over under. I've learned something about this spread. 2.5. It's like the new. It's pretty much the new pick 'em. When Vegas is undecided, when they favor the home team, they put it at 2.5 because they think that the Steelers are probably have a chance to win, but they go up by 3 points. So with them only being 2.5 means that there's still a slight favorite with the Steelers, even though they're plus 120 on the money line on the road. But I just wanted to add that little bit before we dove into the game. So I'll let you have the floor, Marley. Let's talk about your game today.
Well, either which way, I have faith in Mason
Mm-hmm.
to come out and play the game. Because look what he did last week. He come out and threw 4 straight long balls, baby. Like aired it out and completed all of them.
Yep.
4 straight passes for 4 straight first downs. Drove down the field and they scored. And we didn't put the brakes on. There was no, oh shit, it's Mason. We can't play like we no. We opened up the playbook more, I think, with Mason in the under center. Because why? He's been here way longer than Aaron Rodgers. Honestly, if you look at it, they're about the same.
Yep.
What is Rodgers doing that Mason Rudolph can't do? Rodgers isn't out here making these. He's still not my quarterback. Still not my quarterback. All right, still not my quarterback.
12 for 16,
I'm
127
more than
yards and a
willing to have.
touchdown.
Well, like, let me see.
That's all you need from him. That's all you need from him. 12 of 16, 127 yards and a tutty. Don't turn the ball over.
That's not bad. 12 for 16, 100 and some yards and a tutty. That's game manager. That's fine. And he had to come in and actually damn near win the game because we weren't even up by that much. So, no, I'm fine. Rodgers can sit on the bench today and heal his wrist, do whatever he's got to do. It's all on his throwing hand, so he could probably still play. It's just a fact of whether or not they braced it up. He was in practice. I did hear on the radio, though, so they let it out of the bag. It is, I do believe it's Mason Rudolph starting today. But the one lineman let it out of the bag that Mason's been practicing with the first team all week on the radio. And they were even saying, like, he probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
He let it out. He let out a little bit more than he should have. Because, yeah, that's fine, though. Mason will be fine. Jalen Warren's going to be back in there. We got a decent run game. The defense, as long as Mason can maintain – look what our defense does when we don't have to be out on the field the whole time. We eat. Interceptions, sacks, forced fumbles, knocking your receivers and your running backs just in the dirt. You're not going anywhere with us. Like the run, we stop it up. Hayward's back in today. Slay's coming back today. Which St. Pierre's been playing lights out in his replacement. I'm surprised they actually swapped him back in. But I'm sure we'll see St. Pierre's out there at some point in the nickel. But as long as our defense can keep Caleb Williams behind the line of scrimmage without using his feet, he's not going to be able to beat us with his arm today. That's not going to happen. He's not that guy. Okay, that's not going to happen. Our defenders are good enough in the back end of the field. With Ramsey moving back to safety now, our defense is completely different.
Yeah,
it's completely different.
I've meant to mention that on the show. I kind of like, I've watched a couple Steelers games since Ramsey's become the safety. I kind of like it for them.
It's nasty now, bro. Nasty.
You know, he's like a center fielder.
A lot more.
You know?
Yep. So as long as we can keep him contained today, and we got to worry a little bit about Swift. You know, he's a good running back, so we got to definitely contain them too. As long as we can keep Caleb Johnson behind the line of scrimmage, we'll be fine. Yeah.
Caleb Williams, yep. But how about Caleb Johnson getting a couple carries yesterday, last week, getting incorporated in the offense?
About damn time. Yeah, but I don't know. It's whatever. Like let me see more. Like go back there and return those kicks and do better.
Should be good.
You know, let's stop using our key players to do that stuff. Like learn your place, kiddo. You know, you're a third string running back.
Well said. I think you addressed this game, covered all fronts on what it takes to win this game. Bears, you know, they put together a couple wins in a row. You know, they beat the Bengals, Giants, and Vikings. They've only lost to the Ravens, Lions, and Vikings. They've won the games that they should have won. They've lost a couple that they've had a chance to win. So this is going to be a great matchup for them today. I'm actually excited for this matchup. I kind of want to see what the Bears are made of. They have an opportunity to keep a lead in the division.
One little tidbit. The Bears haven't beat anybody that has a winning record this season yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody they've played against and they've won. The 7-3 record is all under 500 and under teams. The 3 losses they have are very good teams. So, yeah, they're not. They're going to get shown. We're going to show them again today. Just like we did that one. We're just going to show them what it is. Yeah.
I think I would have taken the Steelers if this was a home game, but I'm going to take the Bears. Just because I'm sorry.
Just because they're the Bears are at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him at home.
Yeah. Well, we've been watching replays of the bus run over Urlacher all week. Love it. In
The
case nobody
play,
knows
yeah,
what I'm
that was
talking
the
about.
play. Yeah, that was the play that pretty much made Jerome Bettis. I'm sorry, that dude should not be in the Hall of Fame. One of the most overrated players in NFL history.
What? He's like number 3 or 4 on the rushing list. He's in the top 5.
Nah, bro.
Look him up. Look him up. Look him up.
Yeah.
Where is he at on the rushing list?
The Rams should have kept him. That was the worst trade in NFL history, too. Nobody wants to talk
That was
about
the
that
best trade in NFL history because you know why? He came here and won a Super Bowl, baby.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have won one.
Did he?
He
Would
would
he
have
have
won.
won
He
one
would
with the
have won
Rams?
2. He would have won 2 of them with the Rams.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't have used him like that with the Rams.
Yeah. It's because Marshall Faulk was better. Moving on. Deep into the 1 o'clock slate, we get 9-2 Patriots. Look out. 7.5 point favorites on the road, taking the 3-7 Bengals. Jamar Chase out, being suspended. 49.5 is the over-under. Joe Burrow practiced all week, Marley.
Yeah, but is he playing?
I doubt it.
They would have announced Joe Burrow being back.
Might be a
so does he come
decision.
in at halftime if they're down?
I mean,
does Joe Burrow, is he allowed to play?
Yeah, he's cleared.
Okay, so Joe Burrow plays then.
Yeah.
If he's cleared to play, you don't play him. You're fucking stupid.
They're 3-7. They'd be stupid if they played him. He's going to get hurt again.
Well, then what are you going to do with them?
Sit him.
What are you going to do with them?
Sit him. Season's over. Sit him. I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess if he's playable, you got to play him, right?
Dude, you gave him fucking. He's the 3 highest paid players on your team.
Well, that's his fault.
How do you justify?
That's their problem.
How do you justify giving him that kind of money and saying, you know, you're not exactly. Okay, they have to win 4 games. So are they mathematically out of it in our division? No, they're not. So if they can actually fucking win, then they might actually not have they might actually have a chance to. If they could somehow, I doubt it. They play us the last game of the season.
No, bring him back. Bring him back next week against the Ravens on Thanksgiving. Okay, Bengals. Okay, look at this. 1 day ago, Bengals quarterback Burrow.
They have to win inside the AFC, though. That's the fucking problem.
Bengals quarterback Burrow won't be activated versus Patriots.
All right, so it's Flacco. So I'm going with the Patriots.
Right.
Because Drake Mays is better.
They got Patriots at Ravens, at Bills, versus Ravens, at Dolphins, versus Cardinals, versus Browns to wrap up their season.
Yeah, good luck.
Good night.
But, I mean, they could, though. With Burrow under center, he might be able to make it do it. The defense has got to do something. Damn.
Yeah. Look, last 9 games, Bengals defense has given up 27 points. Patriots have won 8 straight. The last 2 games that they played, they gave up 39 to the Jets and 47 to the Bears.
See, I don't know. That whole 8-game winning streak shit scares me too, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to lose a game here and there. And, you know, we actually bet one of them to lose and they end up winning it. So I'm going to ride them until they do lose.
Yep. But, Patriots all around.
So let me go down. I'm on the Patriots and Bengals game. Patriots alternate total. Their over under set to 29.5. Ooh. That's a lot of points.
What? Total points?
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
For this game? The fucking Bengals will put up 29, dude. It's going to have to be a 35-point game.
Well, the Bengals alternate total is, because the Patriots have a good defense. Their over-under is 20.5.
Very true, but the fucking Bengals, even when they go up against a good defense, they still end up in a shootout. Somehow.
Patriots.
Fuck yeah. If Burrow was starting, I might actually pick the damn Bengals, to be quite honest.
Moving on. Seahawks 7-3, coming off a big loss against the Rams. 12.5-point favorites, big favorites against the Titans. 1-9. Their only win against the Cardinals on that fluky interception play. That was they could be 0-10. Titans are
They
bad.
really could be 0-10.
40.5 is the over under.
Yeah, all by the Rams.
Yep. Titans 0-5 at home. Seahawks 4-1 on the road. See, these NFC West teams travel well. 4-1 on the road.
Oh, geez. So what? Do you think that the Titans will get the number 1 pick next year again?
Potentially.
Jeez.
And they're going to accumulate draft picks for whatever dumb team decides to move up and draft a quarterback 1 overall. There's a couple good ones in this draft, though.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Oh, yeah. So what?
Seahawks big. Yep.
Yeah, Seahawks, bro. Come on now. Titans are washed.
2-9 Giants rolling with Jameis Winston on the road, taking on the 6-4 Lions. Matt Laporta out for the season. That's going to hurt them a little bit. Nevertheless, for this game though, the Lions 12.5-point favorites. 49.5 is the over under. I'm going Lions. Comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. The Lions are definitely going to come out and roll this game. The Giants, they've been in every single game. It's always by 1 score, dude.
Yep.
I feel so bad for that team. They literally get so close to tasting victory every week. Now they fired their coach, and they come out. They have an interim coach who still doesn't go with Russell Wilson. He goes with freaking Tyrod or whatever the fuck, you know. And it just, I don't know. It just amazes me on why didn't they go back to Russell Wilson? I'm just curious. Do they think that he gives them a better chance to win?
Well,
I guess
probably. I'm sure it's a little political. Like I'm sure if he played a certain amount of games, they have to pay him a certain dollar, kind of thing.
Oh, contract obligations.
Bonuses and shit. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a hot
Imagine
job.
if he comes out and throws a touchdown and gets like 750,000.
I take that Giants job next season. That's gonna be a hot job. I like it.
I mean, if that Scatterby kid can come back healthy,
yeah,
and then Jackson Dart can quit getting his bell rung, they got a solid team out there. That defense ain't bad. They got to shore it up a little bit more, and they definitely got to They definitely got to give that kid a line to stand behind. He can't keep running like this and getting demolished. But
right.
Yeah, that's going to be a competitive team next year if they get a stable coach.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Lions, right? Lions.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Come on now.
One of the games of the week. I'm really looking forward to this one. Still in the 1:00 slate though. I think because it has, with the CBS deal and everything, they couldn't get the 4:00 game. 8-2 Colts on the road taking on the 5-5 Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are 4-1 at home, but 1-4 on the road. This is a big game for the Chiefs. I started I deep dived into the playoff machine last night. I know it's a little bit early, but we're in week 12, so we got to start thinking about playoff implications. Currently, the Chiefs are out of the playoffs. If it started this week, and the Colts kind of coming back to earth a little bit, but they're still 8-2. I think this is a very good test for both teams to see where we're at.
I hear Kelsey's gauging retirement after this season.
Yeah, that's been a talk. So he was thinking about possibly retiring after last season, then he came back. He's still playing well though.
Yeah, still playing. Now he's getting married, so he's probably going to give it up. Especially if they're since they're out of the playoffs this week. They have a tough schedule ahead of them as well. It's not like they have a cakewalk into the playoffs after this. No, they're not really playing like they used to. Well, they've been in some games.
They're actually playing how they did games. They're playing how they did last year, but they just won those 1-score games. They went 15-2. They're playing the exact same that they did last year, but now they're losing those games this year. It happens.
Yeah, because we figured it out.
Yep.
Yeah. No more Mahomes magic. We know what he's going to do in those last minutes of the game now, and everybody's getting after him. But I'm going with the Colts.
Ooh.
I'm going with the Colts.
Well, this is a must-game win for the Chiefs. I would like to see the Colts win and just put the Chiefs out of their misery, but I'm gonna take the Chiefs here. You know, they're at Arrowhead, man. That place is gonna be rocking. They need this game more than probably any game that they've had so far this season. Colts can definitely win.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Chiefs. Which makes me at this point I have pretty much all favorites. Like this is just gonna be it. Like I said, man, I don't really like this slate at all this week.
They got some nice matchups though, man. Now, this like so far they're not bad.
Yeah.
They're just tough picks.
Yep. Moving on to the 4:00 slate. Let's get to my game. 2-8 Browns on the road in Vegas, taking on the 2-8 Raiders. Raiders, 3.5 point favorites. Over under 36.5. Well, here it is, Marley. Shedeur Sanders gets to start a football game. It's come out this week that the obvious plan was the redshirt the kid this year. Spent a lot of time with Flacco and Pickett in training camp and preseason, only to trade them away. And you're left with two rookie quarterbacks who were not developed. It's a coaching problem. I mean, just I can say it right now. Like I can just tell Dylan Gabriel's not it. It'd be an okay, decent backup quarterback, but you know you're stringing along like your passing average per play is like 4. That's not going to get it done. You know, you're just chucking the ball 4 yards down the field. Like I need this kid. I need this kid to play.
You think he's come to play?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I think he's come to play. Now, he's not going to look that. I don't think he's going to look that great. This is a defense to do it against. I mean, you got to deal with Max Crosby. You know, Sanders has been known to hold on to the ball. You watched the game last week.
I did.
By the way, that was like one of the highlights of the season. You come in the DMs and you're like, I gotta watch your freaking game.
Oh, so mad,
yeah, bro,
dude.
what'd you expect to watch the Chiefs and Broncos?
Yeah, I did. Like, are you kidding me? How the hell did I not get the primetime CBS game? I had to watch your game. Like, what?
Well, it's the AFC North and it's regional.
I get that, dude, but you figure my Prime Video would say, yeah, no, we want the ratings for the Chiefs Broncos, not the damn Browns game. You know what I mean? Like, I had to watch those C-rated announcers and shit. You know, like, what the hell? You know? And then they eventually kicked us over to that game because, yeah, yours ended. So I ended up watching like 3 other games in the process because they kept kicking us back and forth. But no.
Did I watch Mark Andrews take a tush push to the house?
It was a fake tush push. It was a fake tush push.
That was brutal.
He ran it to the outside. Very good play. Very good play. Very smart play. So, Pizzle, if your defense, which I think they can do today, get after old Gino out there.
Yeah.
And they can keep that run game contained. I'm going with the Browns today. Because, like I said, I think your defense is good enough to stifle the Raiders' offense. Keep them under wraps. Gino's not that great this year.
Right.
Excuse me. Pete Carroll's washed. Should have never came back to NFL football. He should have just stayed in college.
Yeah. Yep.
The experiment's over. You did it you did it with the Seahawks. Well, you didn't do it with the Seahawks. Ha ha.
Did but
so
didn't.
you have the biggest blunder in NFL history underneath your belt.
Yep.
You idiot. But yeah, no. The Browns, I get it. Okay, Shedeur, they seem to he's a game manager, man. Game manager today. Do not come out here and try to be the superstar quarterback.
Right.
Don't try it.
Don't hero
Just
ball it.
hand the ball on. Y'all got a good run game. Yeah, you're going to have to go up against a pretty tough Raider defense. Max Crosby and company is going to give Shedeur a good run for his money. You know, your left tackle and right tackle is going to have one hell of a day today. But I think if the Browns can contain and they can just move the ball, you guys are good for your first drive in and out of halftime in the first. So if you guys can score on both of those, that's 14 right there. I don't see the Raiders being able to put that much up on your defense, bro.
No, just get the 17 points.
Yep, I think 17, maybe 20 points today wins this game.
Here's the problem,
Because if
Marley.
Shador's going to have a bad turnover, bro, I hate to say this.
Yep.
He's probably going to throw. He's going to have an inherent interception somewhere where it's not going to be at a good position of the field, and it's going to get to him, and it's going to give the Raiders that extra drive to where I think you guys might actually have to put up like 20 today, possibly. But I'm going with the Browns.
Here's the problem, though, Marley. I'm not
What?
fighting you on this. I really do think that the Browns can win this game today. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy. I just gotta speak it like it is, the reality. So, a couple things. This is where Vegas thinks with Shador Sanders, you could get him for 175 yards passing at plus 140.
Yeah.
200 yards at plus 270.
Yeah.
Where I'm at though is the Raiders have always seen that team to give the Browns a problem. I don't know what it is about the Raiders. They're spunky. All right. They're in Vegas. You know everybody's going to come out for this game and see this kid play.
Yep.
The Browns
Dad's going to be there.
The Browns haven't won a game in Pacific time since 2012.
I mean, my man.
It's wild.
The new year.
Just giving
okay,
you
it's a new QB.
Just giving you the
How many
tidbit,
quarterbacks is this now?
42.
42.
Almost we're up there with the presidents.
The 42nd quarterback for the fucking Cleveland Browns since 1999.
This is
Shador
alone.
Sanders.
This is Kevin Stefanski's 13th.
13th. And how many seasons?
6.
Averaging 2 a year.
Yep.
What's that?
5. Sorry.
Oh.
But
well, so yeah, he's averaging like 2.2 a year. Good job.
And then another problem in this offense, Marley, it's something that Flacco, Gabriel, Watson, none of these guys have been able to succeed in this offense. And I don't know why.
Yeah. But it's because you guys don't have you guys should have never got rid of Nick Chubb. Should have kept his ass. I know he got hurt. You should have kept his ass. And you guys should have just kept building around your running backs, and you'd have been better off. Like, go back to old school AFC North football and just develop a young QB around that, but you don't.
Right. They want to make this such a passing-heavy offense, and I don't know why.
And you don't have the receivers to do it. No. So what are you doing?
No, receivers
even when you did,
graded one of the worst in the league right now.
And
drops.
Shit, they're probably right behind us.
Yeah, they are.
Fucking horrible.
I would love to see it, though. Then a little tidbit, too. We've talked about this on the show. You like receivers that play with these backup quarterbacks in training camp and preseason, so I got one for you.
Yeah.
Anytime touchdown. Scroll down.
What, out of the Browns
everybody's plus money in this game except Quinshawn Judkins, so you get some good value in this game. Scrolling all the way down, Marley. Gage Larvadane. Plus 2,700 for a tutty.
All right, bet.
$2 gets you $54.
That ain't bad.
You almost had one last week, too. I mean, this kid's going to play. Jamari Thrash is out. There's really not much wide receivers to work with. Isaiah Bond's been kind of dealing with injury, too. He's been kind of disappointing. He was a projected first rounder who went undrafted. He had some personal issues going on, but the Browns picked him up. They just haven't been able to really incorporate him into the offense. Jerry Jeudy's back to Denver Broncos. Jerry Jeudy dropping balls. So, next man up. Let's see if we could get this kid in the end zone. That'd be nice.
Hell yeah.
Moving on, 6-4 Jags, a team that I can't figure out this season. 2.5-point favorites on the road, taking on the Cardinals. 3-7. Jacoby Brissett coming off that 37 completion Hall of Fame performance, most completions ever by a quarterback. His jersey's in the Hall of Fame.
Jacoby Briskett's jersey is in the Hall of Fame now.
Yep. Jaguars, no Brian Thomas Jr. again. Potential trap game, but I like the Jags on the road.
Yeah, I think I'll take the Jags on the road as well. The Cardinals they think, Jacoby Brissett. No. 37 completions. That's a record?
They called it a record.
I'm surprised. like all like the years of like Matt Ryan and even Brady and Drew Brees and all those guys, they didn't over. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 47, not 37.
40. Oh, okay, I was
47.
gonna say 40 is like 37 seems a little low, to be honest.
Apologize about that.
Because some quarterbacks fucking throw 50 fucking times.
Yeah, he threw for
Yeah.
452 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
And
And a loss against the 49ers.
And you lost.
Yep.
Imagine that. Your jersey goes into the Hall of Fame on an L.
Yep.
That's the only thing that kid's gonna ever get. He's not going to the Hall of Fame. At least he can go there and see his jersey and go, I remember that game. We lost. But you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's gotta suck. That sucks.
Speaking of loss, 40 Falcons on the road 3-7 without Michael Penix for the season. Insert Kirk Cousins washed, but taking on the 2-8 New Orleans Saints. Saints pick'em game, 1.5 point favorites. 39.5 is the over under. This is a doozy. No Drake London. No Drake London.
I'm still gonna go with the Falcons.
I did too.
Just because the Saints are garbage. Kirk Cousins coming back. He'll probably try to make a statement, try to get a job next year somewhere.
I don't know what's the kid? I mean, Spencer Rattler still leads in yardage, but Tyler Shook coming out. A couple touchdowns, interceptions. I don't know. Like this game could definitely go either way. Both teams are cooked though.
Cooked.
I'll take the Falcons too.
Yeah.
8-2 Eagles taking on the 4-5-1 Dallas Cowboys. I'm sure this is going to be Fox America's game of the week. Eagles only favorite 3, and I'm expecting a lot of weird shit in this game.
I expect a fight.
But I will say 2024 Eagles, 2 matchups against the Cowboys last season. I know it's last season. 34-6 and 41-7. Eagles big in those games.
I mean, I'm still taking the Eagles.
Yep.
Because like 4-5-1, you know. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens out there getting in trouble, I hear.
Yep.
So they're down there screwing around. So that's causing some off the field shenanigans to happen inside the locker room. So good job, guys. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Eagles big over top of the Cowboys.
I like when these two teams play because there's always a big headline after one of these teams loses that their season's spiraling out of control. Like, can you imagine if the Eagles lose even at 8-3, like they're gonna set the city on fire, and then if the Cowboys lose, it all goes to Jerry, and he comes on the air and he's like, well, you know,
well, we're still going to be in the playoff picture,
right?
You know, we're still in the run. You know, we spent a lot of money. Jerry Jones.
Sunday night football, 6 and $4. Don't look now. This team's starting to tail off a little bit as the injuries mount.
Yeah, it's sad to see.
Taking on a team that nobody's talking about in their big market in LA. Matthew Stafford is playing absolutely out of his freaking mind, and they're 8-2 and 7-point favorites at home. This is going to be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
But don't look now, as I'm not going to get ahead because that's the Monday night game. But the Panthers are sitting right behind the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're sitting right behind them at 6-5. And I'm pissed because if the season ended today, it would be because you can when you do your at the beginning of the year, you can do your order of finishing position in a division. And one of my favorite divisions that I like to bet on is the NFC South. And the current, if the season ended today, I know it's not over yet, Marley, but if the season ended today, I would have predicted it right. I had Buccaneers, Panthers, Falcons, then Saints.
Ooh.
And that would have been it was plus a lot of money to bet that. And I wish I did. Nevertheless, Bucks, Rams.
We're gonna go with the Rams.
All right.
Matt Stafford's playing absolutely lights out right now. That Buccaneer defense ain't gonna be able to stand up to him and those receivers today.
Yeah.
Not happening.
I like Devontae Adams for a touchdown. Definitely.
Okay.
Rams too. I'm taking the Rams. Should be a good game though.
Yeah, but it should be a good game, but the Rams are gonna win.
Maybe I'll make my way back into the Discord tonight for that game.
Give it a shot. Hell yeah.
I'll let you know.
That'd be a good game to watch.
Monday Night Foosball, 6-5 Panthers on the road taking on the 7-4 49ers. 7.5 point favorites of the 49ers. This should be a good game too for Monday night.
How did the Panthers get Monday Night Football?
I'm glad, bro. I'm so glad. I've been wanting to watch this team all season. I want to see what they got.
I say him like you never get to watch them, so it's gonna be weird to watch the Panthers on primetime.
Yeah.
But like I wonder how they did this. Like it's probably because of the 49ers, but still, East Coast, West Coast. I hope the Panthers can win. I don't think they can.
I'll root for them.
But it should be a great game.
Yeah. I'm taking the 49ers though.
Yeah.
I was thinking what they got going on over there with the tools that they have to work with. Brock Purdy's back and he's hungry. He's not going to let go of his starting job. He wants to play, and I think he's in good shape
Yeah, he'll be just fine tonight.
tomorrow.
That Panther defense can't stand up to that offense.
Yeah, they're
Too many
average
work-
defense. They're a good defense. But if they're going to get into a shootout here, I think it favors the 49ers because I think they could just do a little bit more than the Panthers can right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, they have way more weapons. McCaffrey alone. And there's a little tidbit.
Yeah, what's up?
McCaffrey were playing his old team.
Yeah. Yep, that'll be
We'll
fun.
see. It's a statement game.
I don't think there's any love lost there, though. I think he gave it his all when he was in Carolina. They were a good team when he was there. I think it was a good divorce, honestly. I think there'll be a lot of love, I know they're in San Francisco, but
yeah, that's still it's more of like a hey, here I am still, running all over your ass now. That might be a little bit something though, because their defense. I don't know how many of these guys that are on that defense played with McCaffrey, so
right.
They might know some tendencies, but the rest of those guys are going to run rampant.
Who you like for a tutty this week, Marley?
I
mentioned Devontae Adams. He's minus 150.
My man, these games are so off this week.
Yeah. Patriots, Bengals, Steelers, Bears, Jets, Ravens, Seahawks, Titans, Giants, Lions, Vikings, Packers, Colts, Chiefs, Browns, Raiders, Jaguars, Cardinals, Falcons, Saints, Eagles, Cowboys, Bucks, Rams.
Who's the Jaguars' number one receiver now?
So I'm glad you mentioned that because I do have somewhere in here where I have one of them. And I was about to explain that. So the Jaguars versus Cardinals coming down, touchdown scorers. Travis Etienne, you could get him at minus 105, which is actually not bad. Their leading receiver, they have Jacoby Myers that they traded for. He hasn't found the end zone yet. Their leading touchdown receiver currently playing since Thomas Jr.'s out, Parker Washington, plus 240 is the guy that
Let's go with that.
Love it. Yes, sir. All right, so Parker Washington. Let's go back. I'm staying away. I stay away from Vikings receivers. They haven't done shit the past 7 weeks. Justin Jefferson's burned us a couple times this year already.
St. Brown's probably minus money, huh?
Yep. St. Brown is Jahmyr Gibbs minus 380.
Oh my gosh.
Amon-Ra St. Brown minus 120. Jameson Williams plus 165 for Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's funny. We're starting to flirt with the line that I have, or with the one that I have, because I'll say that one here in a second. Let me get to it. I have.
What's Kelsey?
Kelsey plus 145. I have him in another one too.
What about We've been Bud Nix didn't score last week, but we've been riding high on his ass too.
He's on a bye, and I'm glad you mentioned that. See, this is where I keep losing money, Marley. I got like 4 touchdown lays this week.
This guy.
I got a quarterback. I got a quarterback one. Drake May,
What?
Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes, and Trevor Lawrence plus 15,856. $1 for 159.
This guy, dude. This guy.
I went touchdown heavy this week. There's so many bad matchups.
Oh,
that,
my bad. I don't know why I was thinking Colts and Chiefs last week. That's why. Or the Broncos. No. Oh, Danny Jones. What's his ass at?
Danny Dimes? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got kicked out of FanDuel here. I gotta get off this screen real quick. Old Danny Dimes. So you could get Kareem Hunt minus 120, Rashee Rice plus 110, Travis Kelce plus 150, Tyler Warren plus 200, which he's due. He's been hurt though. Daniel Jones scrolling down plus 370. I like it.
Let's lock that in. Let's get some. Yeah, that's a crazy little parlay this week.
Yeah, but that defense is pretty good in KC. But I think if they stop Jonathan Taylor, they might sneak one in with Daniel Jones on like the 5-yard line. You know, you never know. Yeah, that's a nice 2-legger right there we got going.
Mm-hmm.
One more?
No, we're good.
Just a 2-legger.
Just a 2-legger. Let's keep it tight. Keep it simple this week.
So
try to get the bank.
2 legs. Parker Washington, Daniel Jones. $2 get you $29.96.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well, you like it? Put a couple dollars in FanDuel and bet this shit, Marley.
No.
Come on, man. But you're so confident.
Huh?
But you're so confident.
I mean, I am, but yeah.
Well, you know, since we're not gonna, we're doing this for the audience, all right? We normally bet these. Since we're not betting this today, watch it's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It will.
And then I have a money line parlay, Marley.
Okay. Are you all right in there, babe?
Packers, Jags, Eagles plus 264, $11 gets you 40.
Not bad.
That's that. That's going to wrap up the show today. Nice little early ending. Be on with the rest of our morning. Spend the day with the fam. Watch the Browns game at 4. I'll be keeping an eye on your game.
Yeah, it should be a good one, man. Soldier Field. See how we do.
I'm curious what game I'm going to get. I don't know if I'm going to get the Bengals Patriots, your game, or the.
Oh, you'll probably get our game, bro. I imagine.
Or Colts Chiefs.
Well, that'd be something if you get that.
I'll have to look. Actually, let's do that while we're on there, because I'm sure people are curious about that. And if I don't even know how to type this in, broadcast map week 12. Yeah.
Would you just type in
NFL broadcast map week 12? NFL coverage map for week 12. All right, let's pull this up. People like to know this stuff, so.
It all depends on who they got the contracts.
Oh, it's taking me.
I bet New England takes over.
It's taking me to Twitter, so I gotta minimize that real quick. I don't know what's gonna pop up. All right, here we go.
I know, right?
Most of the area is gonna get Colts, Chiefs. Your region, of course, is gonna get Pittsburgh and Chicago. Also, like Michigan, Illinois, Minnesota area. Most of that's going to get Pittsburgh, Chicago. My region's just going to get my game. That's it. That's a very low region in the Vegas market. Only Vegas and Cleveland's getting the Vegas-Cleveland game. Jags, Arizona, another small market area. So yeah, most people are gonna get Colts, Chiefs, except for like our area.
Yep.
A lot of people will see Pittsburgh versus Chicago. That's a CBS slate, and then the Fox slate. So, I'll get a Fox game then, maybe 1:00 Fox. I'm gonna check my YouTube real quick.
Bet you get the Packers and Vikings. That's the thing. It's going to go where your location's enabled. Because, like I said, I thought I was going to get the primetime CBS game last week, and I didn't. I had to watch your damn game.
Yeah,
I'm like, really? You gave me this? Like, you didn't go after ratings for the Chiefs? I'm impressed. Granted, I don't get me wrong. It was kind of okay to watch a Browns game, I guess, because like I really don't get to watch you guys play unless I'm playing against you. So, but you know,
I don't know. I can't look ahead. Oh, does it look okay? It looks like it's gonna be okay. I'm getting the Lions and Giants.
oh wow, that's trash. That's so
Because it
trash.
has to be a it has to be a Fox game.
Yeah.
I won't get Seahawks Titans will probably be on CBS. No, it's not. That's
Why you
on
don't have
Fox
CBS?
too. No, I do, but I'll get a Fox game at 1:00. They won't play a CBS game at 1:00 for me. I don't think
They should.
because we have the 4:00 Fox game. It's like they don't give you two. They never give you two games on the same network.
Yeah.
It's weird how they it's weird how they do.
Yeah, I got to watch football all day this week.
Yeah,
Like
like if
yesterday, Sunday.
like if my game's on 1:00 on CBS and I'll get the 4:00 CBS game.
Yeah, I got because we played it for, so I got to watch that, and then
I don't know.
we played what? Oh no, we played Sunday night or something, didn't we? I don't even remember. But either which way, I get to watch football all day on Sunday. The only thing I don't get to watch anymore is Monday Night Football.
Right.
Yeah, and if we play on Fox, I'm screwed.
That wraps up the show for today.
Oh yeah, 10:30, not bad. Get some breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.
Enjoy the.
Go Browns.
Oh my gosh. You know.
You know.